Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I said I was going to help you get through the day, talk about things that control us, and let's work on the things that we left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, sexually, and then we can clean up yesterday so we can have a good day today. So I'm going to talk about the things that I'm carrying over from yesterday. I'm still in my quiet time and re-evaluating things in my own relationship. And I'm going to read the list of the things that control us and then go into the subject of energy and power and getting quiet to come up with answers of what we need to do the next right thing. So sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere, then you do nothing but have excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, shopping, surgeries, pain, abuse, abusing your partner, men or women, being mentally, physically, spiritually, sexually abusive. Okay, today I'm going to talk about energy, the power of energy, the power of getting quiet, and what I've come up with. I'm reevaluating my whole life, and it always comes down to fear and what's going on with individuals and why we act the way we act. And that's why I love getting quiet. I remember I learned in rehab a long time ago when with Joe. One of the things I learned in rehab was that's why I locked myself up, to have 30 days of just getting quiet. I was so busy doing for everybody that I lost myself. And the most powerful lesson I think in life I've ever learned was you cannot love anybody to wellness. And I killed myself trying to love our relationship to wellness and with Joe. So when he relapsed, that absolutely destroyed me, and I had to reevaluate my life in the direction I was going. So now it's funny, in relationships, we go through stages. I'm going on 25 years. Again, my husband's celebrating his 80th birthday, and we're still bickering about how we want to do our will. And my idea is that when we're both gone, and then we split, and then whatever's left is for the kids. And we both are very responsible. My husband and I built this business together. He did the developing, I did the people. We both worked equally hard. But in his mind, he likes to believe this is the ego and pride that business people do. But you're actually nothing. You're really nothing without your workers, without your employees. We are the rock behind the business. And that's where ego and pride comes in. And I know in my heart and soul I work just as hard. But that's not the point. The point is that we all need to be heard. We all need to be respected. And I remember doing a counseling session with this couple, and they were just amazing together, but they started to split up. They stopped sleeping together. They stopped being intimate together. They were bickering at dinner time. They used to cook together, and they bash each other at dinner time as they were having their drinks. And they came in for therapy, and one of the things I had them do was write a list, write a note to each other of what they mean to one another. And I was really afraid that he wasn't going to write. And she said to me, "You better make sure my husband writes his letter." I already wrote my letter, and I said, "Don't worry, I will." So he came in and he wrote this letter, and it was the most profound letter I have ever heard in my entire. We all just started bawling. That's all she wanted to hear was what he meant to her, because through all the bashing and the beating down and the degrading and the belittling, all we want to know is that we matter, that we're respected, that you love us, that you hear us. And we end up as individuals doing for everyone around us, and the people we love get the brunt of our anger, our anxiety, our miserableness. And it's just not fear. So this is why I'm doing Life in Harmony podcast. It's really helping me to get more vulnerable, show my love, my compassion, because my husband and I, were both beaten up royally from our past, and our vulnerability was used against us. And people manipulated and controlled us and got what they wanted with us by our kindness. And we're both equally kind. We're both equally giving. We both work the same. And so right now we're having a little bit of a turmoil of, I want to hear what I mean to him, and he needs to hear what he means to me. So right now the two of us we both need to get raw and vulnerable together. And this weekend up at the mountains, he will be coming up. I'm enjoying my quiet time, and I really need to let him know what he means to me, and he needs to let me know, and we need to come up with a solution together where we're both happy, we're both at peace. Remove the fear, because this is all about fear, losing everything that we worked for. And we both trust each other, and we both had to trust each other before we got married, or else we wouldn't be where we are today. And I believe we will be able to resolve that. Again, it's about energy, the kind of energy that we put out there. And I'm going to get vulnerable and raw, and it's a very hard thing for me to do. I first have to show you my anger and why I'm upset before I can show you my love. It's just my personality. And remember, I told you how we need other people in our life to bounce off of. No one person, no one partner can give you everything you want and need. And that's the beauty of having different people around you. And the other thing that's important is, during the day when you take time for yourself, is to do things to fill up your heart, to fill up your soul. Again, no one person can do that for you. And then you end up resenting your partners and the people you love because they can't give you what you need. Well, the reality is nobody could give you everything you need. That's up to you to go out there and find different things to fill up that hole, but things that are not abusive, things that are not going to destroy your body, things that really make your heart sing and fill you up with more love. Okay, all right. Let's talk about the balance. Not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our work, our play. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. The goal for all of us is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitudes all day long until it's as natural as going to the bathroom, or else we get backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example that is taking care of the world, we all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie within yourself. Your words mean nothing. Your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying from Michael Singer. Spirituality. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge. They're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The prerequisite to true freedom is to decide you do not want to suffer anymore. You must decide you want to enjoy your life, and there's no reason for stress, inner pain, or fear. It is a decision from your head to your heart. This message is from Michael Singer. Okay, now I'm going to read a part of my book. Okay, all right. Page 11, second paragraph. Rebuilding our lives was a slow process. The boys were now 16 and 17 and they were doing very well and outside of school. I know I raised them well in spite of everything. They have always been my number one priority. It shows. I often wonder if they had not been in my life, how well I would have managed my own life. They gave me the strength to stay honest with myself. The boys and I were there for each other. My older son played the role of the man of the house until my husband came home. Once Joe was back, he became a child again, and he started to enjoy life more. My sons and I went to therapy together. It was helpful for all of us. Today, my relationship with both of them is open and honest. Therapy gave them the ability to express their needs to me. We learned to work together. There are many support programs offered today. Take advantage of them. There are many rehabilitation facilities offering programs of recovery. Some insurance plans help cover the cost. Most important, ask for help. Life-threatening situations, disease and illnesses, and or other problems need not be dealt with on your own. It is important to know that you can get help. You must trust things will get better. If you hang in there, be better. If you hang in there, be grateful for the pain, because pain causes you to grow and to live happy, to live a happier life. I absolutely love that part of the book. I'm going to talk about pain, and it was the pain in my life. I remember, I'll never forget this, Princess Diana had died, and I was in my rocking chair at my home over on Circle Drive, and I was sitting in the rocking chair, and it was like I was in a coma, and I was holding my heart, and I was rocking in the chair all night, and watching this injustice and watching this inhumanness of what happened on TV, and realizing my life was just spinning out of control, of having to start all over after Joe relapsed, and my realization of my truth and that pain. And I was just holding my heart and just rocking in that rocking chair and just crying and crying and crying to get the strength to be able to start all over. My whole reality was crushed. All my lies were just diminished. Everything was taken to a halt, and I had to relearn my thinking. I had to relearn, reevaluate, and start all over again. I really thought the two of us have arrived, but again, the power of addiction. I never want to compete with it. I know the power. It's insidious. It doesn't care if you live or die. It will kill and destroy every life out there. And that's why I emphasize so much on control and what's controlling you, because it's a monster and it doesn't care whether you live or die or the people you love. So when I finally got done mourning, and then the next day got a therapist, came up with a game plan and put it into fruition, and literally step by step by step, I was able to get it out and start all over and do everything right without hurting Joe, without abusing him anymore. I knew being in his own head, his own suffering was painful enough. I didn't have to add to that suffering. Believe me, it was horrible for the two of us. The other thing too, breaking up a family, I don't care what age it is, when you break up a family, everybody suffers. It's not an easy thing to do. I believe in family. I believe in relationships. But sometimes it is truly impossible to stay together for everyone, or else somebody may get hurt. So in my case, I knew from the bottom of my soul I could never live with active addiction again. And I took care of myself. I did the right thing. And in the end, I came out better. I have this incredible husband, and we continue to work and grow together with love and with all the tools that we have, and we're both willing to still fight for our happiness, fight for our peace, and be together as a couple. And I tell you, life just keeps getting better and better and better. All right, so now I'm going to read off the check-off list. Remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss my loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I am in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anyone to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day you don't want to do to have a successful day. Trust the process. My 2 things are always getting up early and then doing my workout so I have the right energy, the right mind, the right mindset to do the next right thing for the day and the proper energy. And it's all done with love. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. The greatest gift you can give yourself. You are all worth it. Remember, you can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com if you want to purchase any books or do the workshop. If you want to buy the book for a gift and you want it signed, call me or email me. I will be more than happy to do that. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Again, you can reach me through email or leave a number and I will get back to you. I'm doing the podcast 5 days a week. And if you could put it out there to all the people you love and respect, have them hit subscribe, start from the introduction and do podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. The whole process is in order for you to receive and accept and get the messaging throughout the day for you to live a very, very healthy life. And the more we put it out there, the more we help people win. It's a win-win for all of us. That is the key to all success. And again, I want you to have a sublime day today, and thank you for listening.